Okay, and we are back here going on to daybreak with uh, Frozen Gaming up 1 game to nothing. ELiteLegend is now facing VDVikings, which will not be making Vikings as he's his third player. We have had the opportunity of seeing him play before. What do you think of it, Warvio?
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
Yeah, he don't ever listen. I said we have had a chance to see VDVikings play before. What did you think of it?
Oh yeah, I think he's played really solid. He played against Root 50 here the other day, and he actually did really good. He put up on a really good fight and was actually really close to winning the game.
Okay. And who we got here today, Warvio?
Alright, spawning on top right, we have our orange Terran player from Frozen Gaming. He is a ELiteLegend, facing his opponent, the yellow Zerg player, VDVikings. He's gonna be the second player up here for VD.
I'm going to go ahead and get the starboard in place where it sits where it's supposed to, or at least close enough for now. There we go.
Alright, so we've seen from VDViking before, it's like he likes to play micro games. So I wouldn't be surprised at all if it's a really quick natural follow up with a really quick third or some similar play.
Yeah, I think I'd agree with that as well.
And let's see if ELiteLegend go for the kind of mech play again.
It's certainly a solid play, as long as he adjusted for more Hellions, less Thors. The Cloak Banshee can be annoying at any time and keep. It does a psychological thing to a player, in my opinion. You're always a little scared to push too far out, commit too much. You feel like you got to leave some things at home. You have to put up either static defense or more. So he's going to put up more spores or more queens and spores and queen. Just to try to keep it at bay.
Yeah.
As you predicted, we do see Hatch first going here.
Yeah, I think it was 6 Nash. It's probably gonna follow up with a really quick pull. Yeah, there we go. And from ELiteLegend, we see that early barracks. We see there's no gas up here, so we're probably gonna see a 1x expand, which is leaning towards gonna be some Hellion opening into mech.
And where is he got these rallied to? He's rallying these first couple of Marines right to the Zelnaga.
Yeah, this is actually really smart, because if his opponent here makes only like 2 links, this Marine is gonna be enough to delay summer scouting.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, looks like he's pulling off. He's gonna go ahead and chase down, and he's rallied over his next one. He wants to go ahead and get this Overlord out of here now.
Well, with this second Marine joining, he might actually make this Overlord fall, and that would be a huge deal so early on.
Yeah, it's gonna be close if the second one can get
there
in time. This is going to be really close. It looks like it is going to fall.
And this is going to hurt Vikings a lot.
And such a bully play. Come on, these Overlords, they can't hurt nobody.
Yeah,
they can't fight
floating balloons, man.
Yeah. I think when you start shooting at them, their little tentacles just start smacking you. I mean, give them some defensive measure, Poor little guys. All they do is just run around, try to do their thing, and people bully them.
Yeah. That's what happens, man. If you're weak, you'd bully them.
And it does look like we've got the speed upgrade going for the Zerglings, and he's keeping 1 guy on gas behind that. And I'm really surprised we haven't seen him go ahead and push that 3rd yet.
Yeah, right now I think he might be a bit scared. He hasn't seen this natural up. He doesn't know what's going on at all at the ELiteLegend base. And if he would go through the 3rd without the ELiteLegend having expanded, he would be in deep trouble.
Yeah, absolutely. And we are seeing the 3rd going ahead and being made for ELiteLegend, excuse me. Which is at the same time that he's making his factory, which is going to be huge if he gets on 3 bases before his Zerg opponent.
Yeah, absolutely. And he's playing so greedy here. Normally when you see this build, you usually get the Hellions out before you start the turn. But right now, he know he picked up the Overlord, so if there was a time attack coming, it would be delayed so much. So he probably felt like he could take the risk and put down the command center first before making any Hellions.
These Marines are gonna have to hop out. Nope, looks like he's gonna just keep them over to the side. Right now, yep, here they come. The Marines are pulled out now. Gonna run these Lings off.
And there we go. VDVikings finally print down that third base.
Yeah, I'm just
You know what?
I'm just a little concerned that oh well, he does go ahead and bring 2 Lings over by the third, which is going to be good because as soon as this one moves over, which right now it's just going to be used for saturation, but as soon as it does move, he's going to know he's going to have to do something. We do have Viking supply blocked right now, just temporarily. Lots of queens out there.
Yeah, but the thing is that the Vikings haven't really scouted what's going on. He knows the expansion, I'm sure, but he doesn't know that there's going to be Hellions out. He doesn't know what kind of composition Light here is going for. Right now we're seeing Hellion Banshee, but I mean he's getting these bio upgrades, so he will probably follow off this with a huge bio push.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. That something we're seeing layer tech for Viking going on, but yeah, the double bio upgrades for 1/1. He doesn't have a reactor down. He doesn't have anything. You know, he's not producing out of that building at all. Just a little bit unusual.
Yeah, and then based on what the Vikings have seen here, he's only seen the Hellions now, and he's seen this quick command center, so he will probably assume he's going to make again based on the first game.
Yeah.
And as long as the ELiteLegend here denies all the scouting, it's going to be a really good position for him. There's going to be roaches out, there's going to be a lot of mech defense, but then with the big Marine Marauder ball push out, those roaches is going to melt.
And here comes 3 more barracks on their way as well. Stem on the way. Cloak on its way. First Marauder working its way out. Armory starting up. Looks like we do go ahead and see a Spore going into play. Just because you kind of have to do it, you know.
Yeah,
just
absolutely.
to be safe. But he does have layer tech finished up, so he can always morph it if he needs to. In fact, I typically like when people preemptively go ahead and morph, both for scouting speed and
yeah, absolutely.
and just to be safe. It's not that expensive, so we are seeing a Bangling nest coming up. So and here comes the Banshees, which they don't have cloak yet, so they're going to have to pull back a little bit, as they probably weren't expecting to see creep this far out. And even if they, at this point, you know, I'd like to see them cloak and keep hitting those queens, making them waste the transfuses.
Yeah, but I feel like what they should have done here is after, he saw there was queens out, he saw there was overthrow, still he let these cloak finish. I feel like he should cancel a cloak because he's gonna get those medevacs out anyway.
Yeah.
Just to save those few of those.
The +2s are on the way. Centrifuge hooks for the Bangling speed is on its way. These roaches are rolling towards the third. They're going to get a good idea of what's going on.
Yeah, but the thing is that we have all these Marauders and the Banshees, so I feel like all of this is going to fall.
Yeah. Looks like this started as just like a, hey, you should probably go ahead and scout here, you know, and now that he sees us, he's going to have to react on his own.
Yeah, absolutely.
We do see the infestation pit just finished up. Both these guys are getting +2s on the way. We don't see any upgrades going yet for out of the armory. We do have a changeling sitting right in the middle of all these barracks for ELiteLegend, so he is getting a good idea of what kind of unit composition is coming. And it looks like he is going to go ahead and respond by putting in both a macro hatch and take his 4th in the top left corner.
Yeah, I feel like this is what he needs to do. He needs a 4 up. He can't stay at even base with the Terran player. So I really like his play. He's getting that up, trying to stay 1 base ahead, and getting his macro hatch because he's gonna have with 4 bases, he's gonna have so much money, and it's really hard to spend on those bases.
Alright, so we've got Army kind of positioning to move out here for ELiteLegend. Looks like they're going to go ahead and take down the rocks, which, ironically, these rocks stay up almost every time you see this this map. Very few times do people take the time to break these rocks. But it really is good when you do. You know, cut that, you know, that timing down a little bit, because these queens are a little bit out of position right now for what's about to come forward. Sending in a cloaked banshee ahead of time, really good. Get an idea of what's going on. Went ahead and stopping some creep spread. A little bit surprised we haven't seen Blue Flame get added onto this.
Yeah, but I feel like he doesn't really want to make the commitment. He's not gonna make any more Hellions, but it looks like he's making tanks to making a bio. So he's squeezing those minerals into the Hellions, he's gonna lose anyway.
Yeah. And we are getting Hive Tech started, and 2 spires for VDViking.
Here we go. There's a lot of flames, a lot of banelings. With Trades Connect, his army is gonna melt away. Look at those splits, though.
Yeah, really good splitting there. Letting Marauders take the majority of the damage. Here things are holding quite well. He needs to get these Banshees focusing on the Queens, not on the Roaches right now, because he's going to lose some medevacs here. And now they've got vision on it. So these guys
but he was able to kill off the whole Zerg army here.
Yeah, focusing the Queen now, and Queen does fall. So army down except for we got medevac survived. We got 2 Banshees. Here comes the Fungals do land. We are going to see, there goes a Banshee down, and medevac down.
And actually, these slings are doing a lot of damage. They're killing off these tanks and have all these reinforcements rolling in here.
But these 3-3, I mean these 2-2s right now with 3-3 on the way with the medevacs. He's keeping a good number of medevacs rolling with them, so it takes a lot to put them down when they're being healed. It looks like he is going to go ahead and add, ELiteLegend's going to add another bunker, just in case, stopping a huge run by, which I kind of like because he did get rid of the other one, and this one he's going to go ahead and move this one forward a little bit. But we're going to see how he's going to deal with the greater spire that's coming. We do see him getting a couple Vikings on the way. We're moving up to ship weapon 1. First Thor's on its way. More Marines, and we've got Corruptors on the way on the other side. The Zerglings are going up to +3, and the air units are going up to attack 1.
Yeah, I mean he got the full scout with his scan. He saw the West Great Spare out, so he used some sort of Viking reduction again, and then 1 more support. So right now he's probably gonna be in a fine position to deal with this.
Yeah, these Zerglings were not able to get to that tank. And weren't really able to kill much off just because the 3-3 has finished up. I think the broods are gonna be what he needs, but the Viking, you know, depending on how well the infestors and Vikings are used, is going to make the biggest difference. As we do see ELiteLegend moving his 4th base into position in the center of the map.
Yeah,
we've got incredibly good creep spread here, by the way, too.
Yeah, I was just going to point it out, there's a lot of creep here. We have so many tumors going in all directions.
Yeah, there's no such thing as sneaking by him on this one, you know.
Yeah.
So.
And this actually, I mean, right now it's looking really good for VDVikings if he gets the fungals off. There's like only Marines in this army. With all these infestors and a few Baneling connects, this army will just die.
Yeah, absolutely. Around here.
Oh, he's gonna be perfect. Removing all of them together.
Oh no.
Oh, we will see a fungal.
Oh, wow, great fungal right on a stem moment as well. Another fungal. It's going to clean up the front end. We are seeing a Broodlord that's converting, getting taken down by the Thor, but it is canceled off and moving forward. The Thor is trying to get just to the Broodlords. If he brings some things around and comes straight at this Thor, he's going to be in trouble. This Thor is going to go down. It's got nothing to repair it right now. These Marines
but all these Marines with all these medevacs, melting away on these.
It's time to put. He's got to start positioning these Vikings. They've got a huge rain, but you got to stay away from those infestors.
Oh wow!
Hit. We got 3 more Viking on the way. They need to find a way to circle their way around.
Yeah, but look at this. So the force has fallen for VDViking.
Oh, look
Putting that taking had 1 base.
Fungals, we've got. He is picking up and dropping just the best he can, and he did a lot of damage during that. But will it be enough? Now, ironically, at the same time that he took down the 4th, he is taking his his 5th. At the same time that VDViking is doing the same thing. So these bases are staying very, very even.
Yeah, we keep in mind the last battle, ELiteLegend lost all of his medevacs. Which means making a team now is gonna hurt him so much. One team putting down to 45 health, which is gonna be enough for almost enough for one Fungal to just kill everything.
We're seeing more and more. This time he's gonna go very Viking heavy. He is gonna bring some workers in to help with this one.
Yeah, I think he's really smart. Right now he knows he's so many command centers, and right now he just needs some more army.
Adding on 4 starports right now.
Oh wow.
As he is at a 200 army. Here we go.
Wow, that's a great Fungal. Actually hitting almost everything in the unit.
He's got to get these Vikings into their fight. As they've got, there we go. He's finally getting there. If he can continue
There's nothing to do with the Vikings at all. There's no Fungals left. There's no Infestors going down. They have free range of all of the Broodlords.
There's a Fungal, but you know we've got some decent upgrades here. No, I thought he has attack upgrade. I thought he had plating upgrade. So broods are getting transfused by the queens. But now we're down to, I'm only seeing 2 right here in the middle. Another one falls. I only see 1 more right now. These lings are circling up. And he's got to get these medevacs out of here. You do not want to replace them again, and he's not moving them yet.
Oh wow. Yeah. Here we go, contact. There's a lot of things moving here.
Oh.
And there's not really much to defend at all.
Oh yeah, they are getting perfect surrounds on both of these Thors, making these huge, powerful Thors look just ridiculously weak. Marines coming in to try to do some damage here.
Yeah, but more and more Marines is streaming in here. It's probably going to be enough to clean up all of these earnings. But this time, ELiteLegend attacks. It goes more and more ahead. Now he's even in bases, as he said. With each attack, he's killing so much stuff. He's killing infestors, he's killing Broodlords, and all he's really losing are those Marines.
Yeah, and he's sitting at a 200 right now, going ahead and adding on the fusion core as well. I'd like to see him drop 1 more armory, just because you're maxed out and you're making a lot of money, so that you can be double upgrading. Maybe even a couple more, since he is doing air and ground, so that he could get those rolling a little bit faster. But besides that, he's been holding himself in such a good position. A lot of workers coming in here. He needs to reduce his number of workers, obviously.
Yeah.
And,
but look at this. We have 4 starports already with tech labs, and we had the fusion reactor coming down.
So we are going to see a huge battle cruiser hit, and as those come into this late game, they have so many hit points on them that Fungals are going to be fairly useless against them. I mean, they obviously always work, but it's going to take a lot of Fungals to deal with it. And here we go again, as he is stemming into this 5th.
Oh wow. All of the Vikings can Fungal though, which means if all of them fall, with nothing left to deal with the Broodlords. And falling do. But I feel like his skills can fall as well. This is a really close fight.
Yeah, absolutely. He's going to have to pull back here. He's actually used the medevac to pick up a Thor.
Yeah, but everything he's got Fungal. I feel like if his armor falls, I don't know if there's anything left to defend at home.
Yeah. Okay, he's given 11 Marines out, 1 Marauder, 3 battle cruisers on their way out. He's going to have to do some serious work to kind of deal with this. He's got to get in the air. He's got another Viking on the way. Because at this point we've got too many Broodlords still rolling right now. We've got 7 Broodlords, I mean, and we do know that these battle cruisers take so long to do anything. He's got to get some workers out repairing this Thor.
Oh wow, and look at the fungal
Look
hitting
at
everything,
that.
and there's no Medevacs at all left alive.
Yeah, they just can't keep them rolling like they need to. He really shouldn't have cut back so much on his. He shouldn't have cut back so much on his medevac production. But the battle cruisers will be able to get into play right now. They are firing down on infestors first.
Oh wow, huge bale here, killing all of those marines.
Oh man, these battles are in two different positions. We need someone to start healing one of these battle cruisers because it is getting so. They have to start focusing the air instead. I mean, right now they're not focus firing. They have got to go after those broodlords.
Yeah, but we need to be careful of. We have these corruptors out, and there are queens, and he's not repairing them at all.
He's got
We cannot scare him right now.
Yeah, he was at a 200. He's now down to a 102 supply. Raven on the way as well. Looks like he wants to clean up creep as he goes, but I don't think that's a luxury he can afford right now. He can use point defense to deal with the queens. But he's really got to, like, even right now while he's got this army holding back, he just doesn't have the money to heal anymore. He's down to 200 minerals. Oh, seeker missiles are going to come out. That's going to be a huge thing.
Oh wow, yeah, 4 of them at the same time. Yeah, this with the seeker missiles can be so efficient there.
Yeah, absolutely. An underused Terran feature that really most people don't react to well because they're so not used to seeing it. But once it's out, you know, obviously the broods can't outrun it. Mutes and mutes and phoenixes are the only thing that have the speed to outrun a seeker missile. Everything else just gets shit handed to them. But I really think that, you know, as much as Elite just doesn't have much money here.
Oh, look at this! So he's running in, he's losing so many vessels to his small army. I think 3 of them went down to that.
As much as he doesn't have much money, you've got very expensive units out there like these battle cruisers that desperately need to be healed. They're way too expensive to build, and you certainly can't afford to replace them. So I don't see. Well, here we go. We're going to see. Oh, the infestors are just moving around. I just don't see how you can take a unit that's that expensive and not go ahead and try to get it repaired, even when you're low on minerals.
Oh, actually, at the same time with that, I think both of us missed. The 4th base of VDViking goes down to a drop.
Oh, I did not see that.
And this is gonna hurt VDVikings a lot, putting it down to 1 mining base. And you don't really have any minerals to replace the base, you're just not getting it down again.
And here we go, it looks like he's gonna go in, drop some infested Terran to try to deal with this, and let's see if these seeker missiles can get off. Looks like he's going with the battle cruisers in first. They've been hit. And see if he can go ahead and like.
Oh wow, all of the Ravens getting fungal.
He's having to pull.
He's getting
all those
away
back.
though.
Yeah, I mean he's got.
Still haven't seen the missiles out at all.
Yeah, absolutely. He's in a perfect position to use them. We're not seeing.
No, finally going down, killing almost all of the infestors.
We still have like, what is that, 6? We got 5 infestors left. Having to lift this up. The broods are still hitting. He has got to get over there and deal with these. I can't believe we've not seen a seeker missile go off towards those broods. As these ravens are just free for the picking right now. Trying to find one. Do any of them have seeker missiles available right now?
No, they don't. And right now,
one.
the challenge of mining at all. He's 1 makes mining, but all of his tech is falling.
At this point, all he can do is just drop turrets. I say all that he can do, but you know, not at the expense of getting fungled and losing 2 right there. Oh, wow, that would stand it. And we've got ELiteLegend down to 57 total supply as these broodlords are just going after these planetaries. He doesn't have the minerals to try to repair them. He's just going to have to take it. One falls. And here goes the next one falling now. And then these workers aren't going to make their way out either as these broodlords just continue to hit.
Yeah, this is looking really tough for ELiteLegend. He is down to 0 mining bases.
Yeah, and 44 total minerals. He's got nothing left but to, I mean, he's getting one more Marine out. He's got a handful of Vikings which aren't even trying to engage, which is really unusual that he's not taking what he does have and trying his best to slow this down as the infestors are going to go ahead and start moving that direction. Looks like they want to be able to fungal this as soon as it's available. Seeker missile out. Point defense is out, which is going to help them, but they're not. We're dealing with the fungal that's not helping. And there we go. There goes the last of the air defense. There's nothing left. We're down to a supply of 9, and ELiteLegend has to give the GG, and that evens us up at 1-1. Really good game there.
Yeah,